Alrighty. Excuse me, I have to do these in the morning, and I usually have some junk in my throat, but I'm doing well. Okay, so what I want to show you is here. Alright, let's get used to moving some charts around, and I guess we got a little problem getting this up here, but I hope you can see it. Okay, it's not that important that it's not that small that we have to zoom in on it. This is on the bottom here, this is the unwarped. How can I tell it's unwarped? Okay, because taking a look at some of the intervals between this string and this string, okay, between these two strings here. We don't want to draw on the Andy. I wonder, can I? Nope. I can't draw on yourself. Okay, anyway. So between these two strings, we're looking here, we see a perfect fourth from 5 to root. Okay, key of C, that's what it would be if it was the key of, let's say, B. From 5 to root, right here, that would be a perfect fourth if that was the key of B. So we're working in C here, but root is the tonic, okay? And when you're playing a major scale, or that's called the Ionian mode. And all the other modes are the same as the Ionian mode, just start from that scale tone and continue on past the root. Alright, so in B, if you want to play in the Lydian fourth mode, it would be the key of E, but remember it's going to have an augmented fourth because it's got to follow the B scale. Okay, weird. That's difficult. When you got so many black notes, it goes to a white note for the fourth or something. So just moving this around a tad. Anyway, what we want to talk about, and the subject of this lesson today, is working with, it's not these guys up here, although that's important. It's working with these arpeggios, and I'm going to make some new arpeggios in my new chart that I'm doing. Okay, I can show you that for a second, but I'd rather not. We'll get to it when we get up to the top, where it's only one chart away, where I'm going to make these look nice instead of just kind of look like somebody took the paintbrush and just blotched a little paint there. So let's look at something easy, starting on C here, right here on this R. Okay, oh, I forgot to explain to you about the warp, and then we'll talk about what these are. So this is the unwarped fretboard, okay? Sorry to people wanting to fully understand what the tuning warp is. So this interval here is now a perfect fourth. 6 goes to 2, and we've been doing that for a while, okay? But in the keyboard above it, all right, in the keyboard above it, okay, let me close the drawing tool a second. In the keyboard above it here, so let's say 6 goes to 2 in the unwarped pattern world, where everything's fourths. This would be the same as this guy here. 6 goes to 2 here, but it's because it's in the bottom 4 strings. When I say the bottom, I mean the lowest string is the lowest string is the bottom string, because it's the low string. All right. So the bottom 4 strings are perfect fourths tunings. So that this whole fretboard here, this virtual fretboard that is all P4, all right, is like the bottom 4 strings here, but now they warp this part over, so it's like this. It's like taking the top 2 boxes like this, all right, and warping them over one, and there you have it. You see now this little chunk of it, these are carbon copies, right? Like that. It's warped up. That's what I mean by warped up. Now it's going to warp back down when I undo that change. That 7's going to go to the left. There. It disappeared, then it went to the left. It changed orbitals. Right, Princess? She agrees. So, what we have is a perfect third here. Alright? And that's what the tuning warp is. And then it returns to perfect fourth. And the, to adjust for the tuning warp, when we're playing with the normal fretboard, which is this guy right here, is a normal fretboard, if we want to go a perfect fourth, you have to go to the right one. Okay, so we covered that. And then we can go back straight up. Now, look at this. Alright, look at this interval here. Root to a third. Okay, if C, it's... Alright, so we've got 5 root third. So we know what that chord is. It's an A-shaped second inversion, whatever you're playing. Alright? And B, it would be like that, right? It'd be D sharp, F sharp, B. I have one wobbly key on my keyboard. Okay, so when we look at an arpeggio, we go root, what is an arpeggio? It's, let's say in the Ionian mode, a major triad is root 3-5. Okay, but that from root to third is a major third. Alright? And from 3 to 5 is a minor third. Why aren't we building it this way? Here's a minor third from 3 to 5. But remember, these 2 5s are the same pitch. They're not the same exact note on the guitar. If you call it a note, you can say this is 5-2, this is 5-3, something like that. They're the same pitch. So, be like... Alright? So, that is a minor third. Even though, we think of a minor third as a part of... See this 3-5 blank root? That is an S2L stack of 2 long. I consider, in my system, which is an easy system, I consider a stack of 2 long, 3, 5, 6 root. So here we go, 3, 5, but we're not playing the 6 because this is this. Okay, so it goes up to there, and then now because of the warp, we're not going to have this little 5 to 3 going to the left. We're going to go straight up, okay, because we just explained that if you want, the 6 to 2, here's your fourth, so a third would be up here, would be 6